A new treasure hunt is underway, not for gold, but for dinosaur bones. These ancient relics have captivated billionaires and celebrities, driving prices sky high. Once the domain of museums, fossils now adorn corporate lobbies and private mansions. This shift raises questions. What does private ownership mean for science? Are we losing vital data about Earth's history? The allure of owning a piece of deep time is reshaping paleontology. As the past becomes a commodity, we must tread carefully to preserve our prehistoric heritage. The stakes are high, and the future of our planet's history hangs in the balance. Dinosaur fossils are more than just bones. They are windows into a world that existed millions of years before humans ever walked the Earth. When you look at a fossil, you're not just seeing the remains of a creature. You're glimpsing a chapter of our planet's deep and mysterious history, preserved in stone. These ancient relics are time capsules from a world long gone, capturing moments from eras when dinosaurs ruled the land, strange plants flourished, and the continents themselves were still shifting and forming. Each fossil is a silent witness to the dramatic changes that have shaped our planet. For collectors, owning a fossil is a personal journey, often rooted in childhood wonder. The first time someone sees a dinosaur bone, it can spark a lifelong fascination, a sense of awe that never quite fades. Collecting fossils becomes a way to hold on to that sense of discovery, to keep the magic of the past alive in the present. It's a tangible link to a lost world, a piece of eternity that you can actually hold in your hand. Each fossil is a bridge across time, connecting us to creatures and environments that vanished long ago. Beyond emotion, fossils are intellectual puzzles, revealing stories of ancient life. Scientists and enthusiasts alike study them to unlock secrets about evolution, extinction, and the incredible diversity of life that once thrived on Earth. Each bone tells a tale of survival, age, and power. The grooves, breaks, and shapes in fossils can reveal how a dinosaur hunted, what it ate, and even how it died. These clues help us reconstruct entire ecosystems and understand the challenges ancient creatures faced. Collectors become custodians of these stories, preserving Earth's narrative for future generations. By caring for fossils, they help ensure that these ancient voices are not lost to time but instead continue to inspire and educate. The aesthetic beauty of fossils rivals any art, making them prized possessions. Their intricate patterns, unique shapes, and natural colors turn them into stunning centerpieces that capture the imagination. Displayed in homes, fossils spark conversation and admiration. They invite questions, stories, and a sense of wonder, turning any room into a gateway to the distant past. Fossils are not just objects, they are reminders of Earth's grandeur and mystery. They challenge us to imagine worlds we'll never see, and to appreciate the incredible journey of life on our planet. They inspire awe and curiosity, connecting us to a time when giants roamed the Earth. For children and adults alike, fossils ignite the imagination and encourage us to keep asking questions about our origins. In the end, fossils are treasures of nature, cherished for their beauty, their mystery, and the stories they tell. They remind us that we are part of a much larger story, one that began long before us and will continue long after. In 1993, Jurassic Park changed our perception of dinosaurs forever. Before the film, dinosaurs were mostly the domain of scientists and museum-goers, fascinating but distant relics of a lost world. But with the roar of the T-Rex and the cunning of the velociraptors, Steven Spielberg's blockbuster brought these prehistoric giants into the heart of popular culture, making them feel alive, thrilling, and even terrifying. The film brought these ancient creatures to life, sparking a global fascination. Suddenly, children everywhere dreamed of becoming paleontologists, and adults found themselves captivated by the mysteries of the Mesozoic era. Museums saw record attendance, and dinosaur toys, books, and games flew off the shelves. Dinosaurs became cultural icons, no longer just museum exhibits. They appeared in theme parks, on cereal boxes, and as mascots for sports teams. The line between science and entertainment blurred, and dinosaurs became a symbol of wonder and adventure. The idea of owning a dinosaur took root, inspired by the film's wealthy industrialist John Hammond, who famously declared, "We spared no expense." For some, this was just a fantasy, but for others, especially those with deep pockets, it became an ambition. This dream became a reality for those who grew up to be wealthy. As the fascination with dinosaurs grew, so did the market for their fossils. Auctions began to feature dinosaur skeletons as the ultimate status symbol. attracting celebrities, tech moguls, and billionaires eager to own a piece of prehistory. Hollywood's influence is evident in today's fossil market. The spectacle and drama of the movies have translated into high-stakes bidding wars, with rare specimens fetching millions of dollars. Fossil dealers and auction houses now cater to an elite clientele, offering not just bones but stories and prestige. Dinosaurs like T-Rex and Velociraptor, stars of the franchise, command top prices. Their fame on the silver screen has made them the crown jewels of any collection, instantly recognizable and endlessly desirable. Buyers aren't just purchasing fossils, they're buying pieces of cinematic history. Each specimen carries with it the allure of Hollywood, blending scientific discovery with the magic of storytelling. For many collectors, owning a dinosaur is as much about nostalgia and fantasy as it is about science. The franchise's ongoing success keeps dinosaurs in the public eye. New generations are introduced to these ancient creatures with every sequel, ensuring that the fascination and the market never fades. This cultural relevance fuels demand, making fossils luxury items. For the ultra-wealthy, a dinosaur skeleton is more than a conversation piece. It's a symbol of power, curiosity, and a connection to both natural history and cinematic legend. Hollywood storytelling has profoundly impacted paleontology, merging fantasy with reality. The collaboration between filmmakers and scientists has led to greater public interest, more funding for research, and a new appreciation for the wonders of our planet's past. The dream of owning a dinosaur is now a tangible aspiration for the ultra-wealthy, a testament to the enduring power of Hollywood to shape not just our imaginations, but the very world we live in. Not all dinosaur fossils are equal. Rarity, condition, and completeness determine their value. Each fossil tells a unique story, and the factors that set them apart are as fascinating as the creatures themselves. When a new fossil is discovered, experts immediately assess how rare the species is, how well the bones have survived the passage of time, and how much of the skeleton remains intact. These elements are the foundation of a fossil's worth, both scientifically and financially. A rare species fetches higher prices than common ones. Fossils from dinosaurs that are seldom found or represent newly discovered species are especially coveted by collectors and museums. The excitement of owning something few others possess drives up demand, and in turn, the price. The ultimate prize is a one-of-a-kind specimen. These fossils can rewrite what we know about prehistoric life, making them invaluable to science and irresistible to private buyers. Bone quality is crucial. Well-preserved fossils are more valuable. Fossils that retain fine details such as delicate bone textures or even traces of skin impressions are especially prized. The better the preservation, the more information scientists can extract, and the more impressive the fossil appears to the public. Collectors seek authenticity, preferring real bones over restorations. Genuine fossils with minimal reconstruction or artificial parts are considered the gold standard. Experts use advanced techniques to verify authenticity, ensuring that what's on display or up for auction is the real deal. Completeness is key. A near-complete skeleton is highly prized. The more bones that are present, the more impressive and scientifically valuable the specimen becomes. Complete or nearly complete skeletons are rare, making them the centerpiece of any collection. Assembling a complete dinosaur is a monumental task. It requires patience, expertise, and sometimes years of painstaking work to fit each bone together like a prehistoric puzzle. The wow factor or visual impact also influences value. A dramatic towering skeleton can transform a museum hall or private gallery, drawing crowds and sparking imaginations. Large, striking skeletons command higher prices. Their sheer size and presence make them unforgettable, and they often become the focal point of any exhibition or auction. They are natural showstoppers, captivating collectors and audiences alike. The thrill of seeing a massive dinosaur up close is universal, fueling competition among buyers. In the high-end market, first impressions matter. The way a fossil is presented, its lighting, setting, and even the story behind its discovery can make all the difference. The allure of a dramatic fossil is undeniable, driving prices skyward. Bidders are often swept up in the excitement, eager to claim a piece of natural history for themselves. These criteria shape the fossil market, where rarity and beauty reign supreme. In the end, it's a blend of science, spectacle, and the timeless appeal of dinosaurs that determines what makes a fossil truly priceless. Provenance is crucial in the world of high-end collectibles, including fossils. It documents an object's history, ensuring authenticity and legality. A clear provenance enhances a fossil's value and confirms its identity. It assures buyers of a genuine specimen, free from forgeries. Legal provenance protects buyers from potential legal issues. The story of a fossil's discovery adds allure and value. A famous paleontologist or dramatic excavation story enriches its narrative. Provenance is a fossil's passport, essential for its market worth. It ensures fossils are legally obtained and scientifically valuable. In the fossil market, provenance is as important as the fossil itself. The private fossil market alarms scientists as specimens vanish into private collections. Access to these fossils is lost, hindering scientific study. Museums can't compete with billionaires at auctions, losing vital discoveries. This trend raises questions about ownership of natural history. Fossils, part of our shared heritage, should be accessible to all. The market's growth risks shifting focus from knowledge to profit. The challenge is balancing private interests with public scientific needs. A dark fossil trade thrives alongside legitimate auctions. Poachers destroy sites, erasing valuable scientific data. Smuggled fossils lose their context, diminishing their worth. This illegal trade spans the globe, exploiting countries with limited enforcement. Smugglers use deceit to move fossils across borders. The fight against this trade requires international cooperation. High-profile cases highlight the problem's scale. For every intercepted fossil, many vanish into private hands. The illicit trade leaves a trail of scientific destruction. In 2020, the sale of T-Rex stand shocked paleontology. Sold for $31.8 million, far beyond museum budgets, its buyer remained secret. Scientists feared losing access to this invaluable specimen. The sale symbolized the commercialization of fossils. Stan's story ended positively, destined for a new museum. Yet the sale's impact lingers, inspiring others to see fossils as lottery tickets. Other high-profile sales continue to push boundaries. Dinosaurs as luxury assets fuel demand and drive prices higher. The market's growth challenges academic access to important sites. The fate of our prehistoric treasures increasingly lies with the highest bidder. Paleontology stands at a crossroads, with wealth reshaping the field. High prices fuel fossil discoveries but create conflicts between science and profit. Balancing interests is crucial to preserving our natural heritage. Proposed solutions include laws and partnerships to ensure research access. Education can help collectors become custodians of science. Fossils are irreplaceable archives of life, telling Earth's story. Their future depends on choices made today. We must ensure these stories remain accessible for future generations.